stream. Going to be showing you guys how to mine the ZEPHYR token using CLOUDMOS via AKASH. We're going to have a little bit of fun. We're just going to chill out and kind of go over the technicals, the ins and outs on how to do this. I made similar videos where I recorded it and shared it with you guys in the past, but a few things have changed, and so I want to make a little bit of an updated video where I can kind of show you guys maybe some of the things that you guys didn't know. Give me 1 second here so I can get a couple of things set up for us. We'll jump on into it in just a second. Just a second. We'll be doing that in just a second, my friends. All right, let's get into it. Here we go. Almost there. Just got to get everything lined up and squared away. Guys, if you guys are new here, if you guys are watching this on the live stream, or maybe if you guys are watching this after the live stream, do me a huge favor, like this video. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And then also retweet it out there. Share it with your mama, sister, auntie, brother, whoever's interested, right? The more people that see these videos, the more exposure what you're interested in gets. So it's not like you're helping me. It's really like you're helping yourself. Think of it that way, guys. Think of it that way. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into things. Before I do, I'm gonna do this really quickly. Let me give my channel sponsors a quick shout out. Let me give them some love because they definitely make things a lot easier here. Kujira.network is our channel sponsor. It is a place that is empowering a decentralized economy for all. I definitely think that you guys should definitely check out kujira.network. It is the place within Web3 for people that are looking for sustainable fintech. They got so many things happening on Kujira. You definitely need to be checking them out. Shout outs to Kujira, their team, the community, and everybody in between. They've been such a fascinating and great community to be involved in. Shout outs to you guys. The next shout out that I want to give a huge recommendation about is, or should I say the next shout out? The next protocol that I want to shout out and give a huge recommendation about is the Jackal protocol. If you guys don't know about Jackal, it is a decentralized storage application within the Web3 crypto landscape. So if you guys have a product, if you guys have a service that you're trying to provide, like if you're a content creator, maybe you're an NFT launcher creator, or you have a platform where you launch, and you deal with NFTs, maybe it would behoove you and all your users to protect their interests and back up those images, back up those products via Jackal. It's cost effective. It's also within the crypto landscape. So it's like you're staying within the realm, right? You're kind of really being about it instead of just talking about it. Definitely check them out, guys. And also it's very cost effective in doing so. So check out Jackal protocol. Absolutely love them as well. Use them both professionally and personally for many different things, and can't recommend them more. Highly recommend them very much. So shout out to Jackal protocol, another one of our channel sponsors. Last but not least, I gotta give some love to the Shade app, or the Shade protocol. If you guys don't know about Shade, and you guys have been in the Cosmos ecosystem, I don't really know that you've actually been in the Cosmos ecosystem for all too long. They've been around for quite a while. Shade is a great platform within the Cosmos space, doing pretty interesting things recently. Their token has been doing tremendously well over the past few months. They've got privacy enabled on their platform. So whether you believe it's a human right or you just like to utilize the benefits of privacy whenever you see fit, I definitely would suggest checking out the Shade protocol. So shout out to Shade protocol for sponsoring this channel and helping us do what we do here. Absolutely are grateful for every one of our sponsors. Gotta give them a channel sponsor shout out every single time we go live. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into things, guys. I hope you guys are all doing well. Again, if you guys would do me a huge favor, like, retweet, subscribe to the channel, do the thumbs up thingy, do all of that cringy stuff. Let's go ahead and jump on into things. I'm gonna set the table a little bit, and just for the sake of this video not taking all too long and not being a tutorial of too many things, I'm just gonna assume again that you guys actually have a Keplr wallet. If you guys don't have a Keplr wallet, it's a web-based wallet or a Leap wallet for that matter. There's many different wallets that you can actually get within the Cosmos ecosystem. I don't want to leave out any one of them. That's not what I'm meaning to do. But Leap and Keplr are probably some of the two most popular ones within the Cosmos ecosystem. If you don't have either one of those, it's really easy. You can just go to the Chrome-based application store and download it. It's a extension on your browser, so it's really easy. If you don't use Chrome, you can find it wherever. It's just, again, it's just a browser wallet that you guys can download onto your PC. But you're going to need one of those in order to do so, and you're also going to need to fund it with AKASH. AKASH can be found on many different centralized exchanges. You can also find that on many different decentralized exchanges like Osmosis within the Cosmos ecosystem. You can also find it on Kraken, on Binance, on Coinbase, yada, yada, yada. But again, I'm just going to assume that you guys have those things. You're going to need to actually have a little bit of AKASH, and you're going to need to have one of those two wallets to get things started. You're also going to need a ZEPHYR wallet as well. If you guys don't have a ZEPHYR wallet, let me share this with you guys as well. I will put all these links down below again later on. You're going to need to go to zephyrprotocol.com, and it's real easy. Just go up here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Go all the way up here, click on wallet, and create yourself a wallet. Write it down, take a picture, store your information however you want. I'm not here to tell you guys how to do all that. Hopefully you guys are smart enough to do all of that in the correct manner. I always like to be pretty redundant with, backing up my backups with backups. But I highly suggest that you do that as well. But make yourself a wallet, write it down on a piece of paper, and then store it. And then make a copy of that on your printer or whatever, and then store that somewhere else. Laminate it, do whatever you want. But yeah, you're gonna need to have a wallet here as well. So you can do that really simple by checking out zephyrprotocol.com, clicking on wallet. Oops, I'm sorry, and you guys aren't seeing this tab. It looks like this when you click on wallet. This is what it looks like right here. It's really easy. You just click on wallet, make yourself a wallet, simple as can be. Once you've done that, you're in business. Okay, now after you've made yourself all your wallets and you've got everything that you guys need, you guys have your AKASH, you guys have all your tokens in order. What you can do is you can go to CLOUDMOS, and again, I will put all these links down below. CLOUDMOS is a platform that AKASH picked up not too long ago, and it's real simple, guys. It's just cloudmos.io, and I'll show you guys the website right here. See that on the top here? CLOUDMOS, that's how it's spelled, just like it sounds. Cloudmos.io. It will show you your homepage. It won't look like this because I already have an active deployment, but it'll show you your homepage here. You click and link your wallet, your Keplr wallet, your Leap wallet, or whatever wallet you decided to download, and you connect it to the platform. Once you do so, you're going to be able to get things started. I'm just going to assume again that you guys don't know anything, so I'm going to start from scratch. It'd be really easy for me just to go to my deployment here and redeploy from here, but I'm just going to assume that you guys don't know anything, and I'm going to show you guys how to go about doing things. So you see all these tabs here on the, I guess, what is this? My left, whatever, your left, your right, however you're looking at this. It's here on the side here. You're going to go to templates, however you want to call it. And you're going to scroll down here and you're going to look for mining CPU, not GPU, CPU. You click that, and this is going to show you all the templates. Now that I said that, I'm going to be stuck on like saying it the way that I think everybody else is going to get mad at me and want me to say it. Anyway, you're going to go ahead and check out all these great templates that they have here for you guys to use. The one that we're going to be looking for is XMR Rig CPU. This is the one that the ZEPHYR protocol uses, and they use RandomX as the algorithm to mine. So you're going to go here and you're going to go ahead and check it out. You can read all of this. I'm just going to assume that you're going to read all this, do that on your own leisure. There's some variables here that you're going to be able to change within the template. You're not going to have to change all of these, but there are some that you can change, and they highlight them here for you. Again, you're not going to have to do all of them, or at least I'm not going to show you all of them in this video. But you're going to go to deploy, and this is what it's going to look like. Okay. Now, you can go ahead and read line by line. As a matter of fact, I highly suggest that you do so because it's going to get you more familiar with the templates and what you're looking at, right? But really, there's only 4 different lines that you actually have to change to get things going. One, it's going to be line number 16 here. Line number 16 is your mining pool. Now, I'm going to put this down in the links again, just to make things easy for you guys. You don't have to use these miners, but I like to use Hero miners. They're one of the bigger ones in the space when it comes to mining the ZEPHYR protocol. When you come down to Hero miners, you're going to have to pick one of these regions here that they have available. Okay. Oops, you guys can't see this. Let me show you guys. This is what I'm talking about. I'm very sorry. Very sorry. This is what I'm talking about. ZEPHYR.herominers.com will show you an overview of what you're doing, right? And it'll give you an overview of what they got going on. What I was talking about earlier here, where it says start and they list all of these regions here, these are all of their pools that they have established. All you're going to have to do is go to your region of preference, right? I like using North America East. So I highlight and copy this mining pool from Hero Miners. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my deployment on CLOUDMOS. Sorry, I'm switching back and forth here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead on line number 16 and go all the way up to the equals. And I'm going to paste in using Control V my preferred mining pool, which is Hero Miners US East. That's what it's going to look like there. And then bada bing, bada boom, you're done with one line. Really, really simple. The next thing that you're going to need to do is go down to line number 18, which is your wallet address. Now, this is your wallet address for the ZEPHYR token. If you're mining it through a pool, you're going to need to direct that mining rewards to your wallet, right? You don't want it to go to nowhere. So you're going to want to redirect it to your wallet address. Now, I already have mine set up here. What you're going to need to do is go get your own. But where you can find that, again, is going to be by going back to the ZEPHYR protocol website and getting it off of your wallet that you created here. Remember? So copy that down, Control C, whatever you want to do. But you're going to go back to the CLOUDMOS platform. Sorry, I'm switching back and forth. I know. You're going to go back to the CLOUDMOS platform and you're going to put that in here on line number 18, Control V, right? Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. Your wallet address is now on the correct line. Now, what you're going to need to do is go down to line number 40. Line number 40 is going to be requesting, or it's going to be offering you the units of CPUs that you can lease. Now, what you're doing here on CLOUDMOS, again, guys, is you're leasing other people's GPUs and CPUs, to mine. You don't have them available. You don't maybe want to invest into them. You just want to lease them. You want to rent them. And so this line is asking you how many of them that you want to actually lease. You can do one all the way up to 256, as you can see here. Now, the higher you go, the more expensive it's going to be. I think the sweet spot for me personally, this is everybody's own decision that they're going to have to make. But for me personally, I think the sweet spot is 12, especially for the ZEPHYR protocol. Now, I'm going to put 12 here and then look down on my next line, which is line number 43. It's going to be asking me for my memory size. Now, mining ZEPHYR and renting or leasing out other people's compute power via, a cloud-based provider or whatnot, is a bit different. I will say, and I won't get into this in detail, when you're a miner, you want to line up all of your memory slots. You want to have them all taken up, right? There's motherboards that you can have 2, and there's other motherboards that typically have 4 RAM slots. You want to have all of them lined up. Even though the random X algorithm isn't very dependent on it, it does yield higher returns when you have all of them lined up. And again, I'm not going to get into all of that. I'm just telling you guys right now, while it's not very dependent, it doesn't make that much of a difference. You do want to play around with these numbers just a little bit. For 12 CPUs being leased out, 4.75 is not that bad. You might want to do 6. 6 might be just a little bit much, but really I get pretty good results thus far by just leaving it at 4.75. You guys can see this here as well. 4.75 is on the faster side of things, and that's on line number 46. It's the best and fastest, as they would put it here. But you might want to play around with it. Everybody's a little different. It depends on what you want to spend and what you want to get out of it. But let's just leave it at 4.75. And then let me show you guys the last one that might be a variable. I don't think you need to, and I'm not going to recommend it. But line number 50, which is your storage size. Again, random X and the ZEPHYR protocol isn't very heavy dependent on storage. It's not like you're actually like... it's actually not like you're providing storage mining for like Jackal protocol, like our sponsor, right? This is completely different. So I don't even mess with that. I don't even worry about changing it. I leave it at the minimum of 6 and I just set it and forget it. So again, 40 is 12, 43 is, or I should say line number 43 is 4.75, and I just leave line number 50 at 6. That's it. That's all you got to do. Now we can hit create deployment. Oops, I'm sorry. I need to connect my wallet here. And when you connect your wallet here, you need at least 5 AKASH to initiate the deployment. It's not spending your AKASH. It's just telling you that, hey, you need to have at least 5 AKASH or USDC now in your wallet so that you can initiate this contract between you and the provider of the CPUs and GPUs on CLOUDMOS. Okay, I'm gonna hit continue here. Boom. It's gonna bring up, you guys aren't seeing this, but it's bringing up my keplr wallet. It's asking me to approve the transaction. It's gonna cost me a little bit of AKASH into doing so. This all happens pretty quickly. Within a matter of seconds, you can see that the bids are going to start coming in by all the service providers. And here we go. Right now, the cheapest one is in Texas, and they're offering me this per month, $13.95 per the parameters, per the variables that I put out there, right? I want at least 12 CPUs, with 4.75 memory and 6 storage. I'm waiting. As you can see, I'm still waiting for more bids. You can see this above me here. And I have a total time of about 4.5 to 5 minutes to where these bids no longer are valid. Now, personally, I've found a lot of good providers within this range. I really like Med C1. This is a great provider in Tennessee. Again, I'm from Tennessee, so I'm a little bit biased. I really find them to be a good provider. I've also found many times in the past the BLD computer provider as well has been relatively cost effective, and they provided good service in the past as well. And what I mean by that, let's go ahead and check this out. I'm going to set this bid here for $14.06. Again, $14.06. But their uptime is really, really sketchy, right? You can see the uptime has been 68.75. So actually, you know what? Let me take it back. I'm going to go here to, let's do this one. Let's go into the service provider that I'm currently using, which is a little bit more expensive. And again, you have to weigh out, right? Like what you're getting as far as hash versus what you're paying. But for $20.65 a month, let's see what they are providing here. So again, it's asking me to confirm a transaction. And we're going to go ahead and get things going. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, you're going to have to play around with this a little bit, okay? You can deploy, see what you get, see how, if you like what they're providing, and then you can cancel it and restart over. You only pay for what you use. So it's going to take a couple of tries. But as you guys can see here, the deployment's really, really fast at getting going. It's creating all of the logs. Let's go to our logs here, checking our CPUs. Here we go. Now you can see what kind of CPUs we're actually leasing. It's an Intel, which for ZEPHYR, in my humble opinion, and it's actually not just my opinion, it's the actual truth, Intel is not the best. You're looking for an AMD, like an AMD EPYC or something like that. AMDs are very much more efficient at the random X algorithm. So I already know I'm probably not going to like this. And that's the bad thing. Right now in CLOUDMOS, you can't really pick and choose what they have available. You just kind of got to see what you get, and then you kind of rehash it, pun intended, I guess there, and then try to roll the dice again, and maybe you get a better turnout the next time. But let's see here. It's accepting. It's creating everything right now that we need to. And we're getting, for $20, basically, so far, we're getting just underneath 3,000 hash. In my humble opinion, we could do better. And so I'm not going to actually stick with this. Again, I'm going to close this down. But for the sake of making things quickly, and I'm going to show you guys something that's really, really cool here. Once you actually have your settings, your variables in your template set, you can go here and just, let me edit this name. I'm going to put trash because that's going to remind me to trash this later, right? I'm going to save it here. From here, I can just go to redeploy. So I'm getting 2,891 hash for $20 a month. If I go to redeploy, you can see that it brings me all the way back to my template. It's showing me again anything that I might want to change here. I'm going to keep everything the same. I'm going to create deployment, go through the same steps as before, confirm my transaction, confirm that I actually want to get bids in from service providers. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for a different service provider, or maybe even use the same service provider and see if I get better products from their infrastructure, right? Maybe this time I'll get an AMD Epic or something like that, which is, again, a lot more efficient at running the RandomX algorithm. But yeah, let me go here. Actually, you know what I'll do? It's not, again, you don't want to really do this because they have, the BLD was really, really good at one point. They had like a 99.7 uptime. But let's go ahead and check out some of these other ones and see what we get. Not all service providers are created equal. So let's see what we get for $13.95 for the cheapest, right? It's still cycling, so I can't click it just yet. But let's see what I get. By the way, if you guys are new here, please do me a huge favor. Like, subscribe, share. Like, the information is we're just trying to get information out there, guys. And it would be really, really appreciated if you guys would be helpful in doing so. So let's go ahead and approve this. And let's see if they actually enjoy miners or they don't like miners. Because some of them, you can tell they don't like miners. Like, their infrastructure isn't set up. So you'll go through all of this and like, it'll be junky. So let's see here. Let's see here. It's setting it up. Looks like the containers are being set. Let's go to the logs. That's another Intel. It's probably going to be junky. An Intel E5 2699. Probably not very good. Let's see though. The last one, remember, the last one we got from our other service provider was for $20 a month, and we were getting just shy of 3,000. Let's see what we get for this one, which is going to cost me just shy of $14 a month. We got a new job from the mining pool here. We're getting new jobs from the mining pool. By the way, I totally let my kids just go play in the snow outside by themselves. It's snowing here in Tennessee, so it gave me a chance to actually do this. Oh, and by the way, I will say this. Somebody was asking on Twitter. Shout out to Jabby, by the way. If you guys don't know Jabby is like, oh, look at that. It's actually not that bad. That's actually not that bad. So I'm getting $24.81 for a couple bucks less. Almost $6 less. I think this is the better deal here, right? Remember, I was paying $20 for just like 100 or 2 more for hash versus very much more lower here. Let me actually go here. Let me go back to my deployments here. You can see this is all my deployments right here. I'm gonna get rid of one of these here. Hold on. Let me show you. I think it was this one. For Med 1. Let me go here. Yeah, $28.91. That was the one. That was trash. Let's get rid of that one. And I'm going to close this out. And see, like, if I close this out, I only pay for what I used. So it's like pennies to start things off. It's like pennies to figure it out and find out, what you like, and see if you actually get a good service provider giving you guys good service, right? Let me go back here and kind of show you guys. This is kind of a good example, and then I'll finish my thought of what I was talking about earlier with Jabby and what I saw on X on Twitter. So I deployed this not too long ago. Same service provider, MedC, for $20 a month. Um, and as you guys can see here, when I did that, I'm getting 5,629 hash. That was a way better deal. That was a way better deal. And the reason why I'm getting a better deal here is because this time I'm leasing AMD Epics, right? So that's the only downside of it. You got to kind of like play around and kind of find out and give it a couple of spins before you kind of like land on a really good CPU. You know, they don't allow you to kind of like reserve what type of CPU you're leasing out. So you gotta, it's unfortunate, but that's what you gotta do, right? So you guys can see here, that one for a couple of bucks more, I'm getting a little thousand or much more hash, you know, for doing so. But this one for $13.95, which was the most cheapest provider, I got not bad. I got, you know, it wasn't that bad. If you check out the logs again, I'm getting 2611. So let's do one more example and let's redeploy. Same thing again. We'll redeploy, same parameters, right? 12 CPUs. The memory size is 4.75, and we got 6 storage. You don't have to change anything there. And let's launch this deployment and find a different provider and see what we get there. But to bring it back to what my original thought was before I lost my train of thought, people were asking about like, why am I not getting paid out? When you're actually setting everything up with your miners, there are some things that you actually have to pay attention to. Okay, let's actually try. Let's try this provider real quick, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. We're gonna try the one here in Texas. Now, in the past, I haven't actually had very good experiences with this service provider for some whatever reason. They're just not set up very well as far as their infrastructure goes and mining. But we'll see. And then maybe, you know what? I've never tried this one, so maybe we'll try that one as well. And we'll see what we get. So yeah, we'll do 2 more. Let's see here. But once I can click this, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Come on now. I hate waiting. Let me actually, I'll go ahead. We got 4 more minutes on this spot. What I was talking about earlier, guys, when you were setting up your mining setup, you got to remember that the minimum payout, if you guys can see this here, let me go ahead and show you guys here. This isn't just the hero miners. This is basically all of them. The minimum payout by default for Zeph, if you guys see this right here, is 0.1. Is 0.1. So sometimes it takes like a couple of days. Sometimes it takes a week in order for you guys to get a payout. It doesn't mean it's not working. Like if you go and check, you know, and put in here, like if you like hero miners, you're going to just kind of follow along with what I'm doing here. And you put in your wallet, you can see like basically what your hash is. Like right now, mine is at 38.82 kilohash or kilo hash. I call it kilohash. You can see my average, my 6 hour, and you can see the total payout, right? It takes a little while. If you're, you can see here on the daily at, let's just say 38 kilohash. I still, where's my Zeph? Out on the daily would only be getting paid out a little over 1. Right, so you got to remember that. Like, give that time. It doesn't mean that it's not working. Let me go back to my deployments earlier and accept one of my bids. So please keep that in mind. Let's go and check this one out here for 1629. Let's accept this bid. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. Let me know like later on, even if it's not during the live stream. I'll try my best to answer them. Shout outs again to Jabby, who actually put me on all of this, guys. I can't take credit for this. Jabby's the one that kind of like uncovered this rock for me, and I was like, oh, what's going on here? So yeah, okay. The events here, it looks like it's trying to create a container for the XM miner. Let's go through our logs. Disabled. Another Intel. Ugh, these are so bad. I don't like them. I really wish you guys could see the difference between the AMD. I'm really hoping I catch an AMD on one of these deployments here. So we'll see. We'll see what this one gives us here as far as an Intel goes. It looks like the CPU is accepting. I think they're setting up. Is that threads? I need glasses. I need glasses, guys. What are threads? 4.7 new nodes. Could not find. Found enough memory. Twelve threads. User profile. 12 threads. Each pages. This one. What's going on with this one? Ooh, junky. So you're only getting with this one 1,977 hash. So I'm gonna immediately back out of this one. This is a no-go. So I'm just gonna close this, and when I close it, it's killing it. It's killing the deployment in its entirety. Okay. We'll try one. Try one more, and hopefully this has been helpful to you guys. I really like the ZEPHYR protocol, guys. I really like mining the ZEPHYR protocol. I really like the ZEPHYR tokenomics. I really like everything about ZEPHYR. So I'm going to be mining this probably for the long haul. Let me go ahead and see if I can redeploy this one more time. Redeploy. Quickly go through this one more time. Let's see what that other service provider does. Shout outs to AKASH, guys. Shout outs to CLOUDMOS. Also, if you guys are from the team, reach out to me. If there's anything you guys would like me to cover, whatever, I'm just here to try to help the platform. I will say it would be really cool, CLOUDMOS, if we could actually pick what we want to lease. I know that would open a can of worms, but that would be pretty cool. Yeah, and then also if deployments run into anything like notifications or alerts popping up would be also really, really cool. Let's see here. We're gonna try this one here in a minute. 1988, a little bit more expensive, but hey, maybe we get what we're paying for. Maybe we get a little bit more. Let's see here. Shout outs to everybody that supports the channel, everybody that comes by and checks it out. Really appreciate you guys. Definitely don't forget like the video. If you're on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, or YouTube, please give it a thumbs up. It really goes a long way, and I would very much appreciate it. We're just trying to give out content, some food for thought, some ideas for people to participate with. None of this is financialized. We're just trying to share the information. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and deploy this here. I've never tried this provider before. They've got an uptime of 99.26. Not bad. Let me see here. It looks like scaled. I need to see you guys create a container. There we go. Sync. Let's go to the logs. CPU. Oh, there we go. We got an AMD Ryzen here. This one should be good. We got an AMD Ryzen here. Not bad. Ugh. It's not an epic, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how much more we get in comparison, right? And this is getting good, because usually AMD is a lot more efficient when it comes to mining the RandomX algorithm. See here, they're just accepting things. They're reading the threads. Come on now. Oh, that wasn't as good as I thought. No, sir. This wasn't. This is I got all excited about an AMD. I thought it was gonna be like an epic. It's not no epic. It ain't no epic. This is just some guy's thing. I'm not trying to throw shade at the provider. This is just some guy's thing. I got an AMD, higher AMD riding in my garage, mining. Oh my gosh. If you guys buy, I will say this: if you guys buy any of the AMD 7 series, I have a couple of them right now. You can get anywhere between 10,000 to 20,000 hash, just mining it on your own. So but that is investing up front if you're buying a new one. Minimum probably if you're snazzy about getting good deals, maybe 750 to to 1200, depending on if you have like old stuff to reuse and stuff like that. I'm gonna close this out here. I did not like that. I'm trying to find, okay, one more. I'm trying to find one more where you guys can see like an epic or something like that. It makes a world of difference. You guys probably don't believe me. I'm telling you it's true. I'm telling you it's true. We're gonna do it one more time. Redeploy. Let's do this real fast. Redeploying here. Guys, I hope you guys are enjoying your day. One last time, don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Give that little thumbs up. It help you a lot. Let's go to our provider of choice here. For 20 bucks, let's see what we get here. Maybe we'll actually get an epic this time. Shout out to this service provider in Tennessee. If you guys don't know, I'm from Tennessee, and yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I try to support local businesses. All right, here we go. Come on, give us something good. Oh, it's another one. It's another Intel. Darn it. Let's see what we get here, and then we'll call it. We'll call it here. If you guys have any questions as far as like mining via CLOUDMOS, how to set this up via the Cosmos, like guys, mining a proof of work token using proof of stake infrastructure and proof of stake staking rewards, it's so cool to me. It's so cool. I love it. Before you could run all these things, validators, you can do all this other stuff before using AWS and all these centralized cloud-based service providers and stuff like that. But they've really locked that down recently. And so being able to utilize something like AKASH via CLOUDMOS, or CLOUDMOS via AKASH, excuse me, I said it backwards, is super cool. Okay, we're finding a job here. What do you guys think? You think we're gonna get good numbers? Let's see. Are we gonna get good numbers? Oh, that's not bad. 29.19. That's better than our last one. 29.19 is better than our last one. Right? Better than our last one. So let's go here. Better than our last one. But I still think for the money, I'm paying $13.90 versus $20 basically, or $20.50, right? I still think that I'm getting a better deal sticking with the $13.90. I might get a couple hundred less, but I still think I get a better deal doing that, right? So let's see here. Oh, nope, can't give it to that one. That's my good one. 56. This is the good one. I gotta go ahead and rename this one. Edit name. The good one. Oh, God one. Good God one. The good. Just don't give it to the ones that are good. Don't give it to the ones that are good. Actually, you know what? We're gonna add some funds. This is easy too. Guys, I have 18 days left on this. I'm gonna add a little bit of funds here. And what I'm gonna do, right? You know what? Can I use other funds? That's not showing it. Whatever. I'll just use my AKASH here. I'm gonna add 2 more AKASH on here. And watch, it's gonna bump up the time left. So as long as I'm paying my service provider, I'm good. This should run, right? Indefinitely. So I got 26 more days now. I can just let this run, right? Set it, forget it, be done with it. Go on my merry way. On this one, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't think I'm getting, for a couple bucks more. This is 29.26 versus, what was I getting on the last one? What was I getting on the last one, guys? What was I getting with this service provider for $13.90? 26. Nah, I'm gonna stick with $13.90. I'm gonna stick with that, right? I think it's more cost effective. I think it's, whatever. So I'm gonna shut this one down. I'm gonna just go here. I'm gonna shut it down. Bada bing, bada boom, and that's all I gotta do. That's it, guys. That's all. I only pay for what I use via CLOUDMOS, right? And now I'm mining a proof of stake token via a proof of stake ecosystem. How much more full circle can you get? How much more full circle can you get? Definitely check it out, guys. I will put the links down below here in the next couple of hours or so. But it's CLOUDMOS.io. Really, really simple. You need a keplr wallet. You need to fund that with some AKASH. Really simple, right? Pretty easy. If you guys didn't get all of that, watch the earlier part of the video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the chats down below. And also, if you guys like this kind of content, please do me a huge favor. The huge favor, because this is crypto, so it's already super, super hard. And I'm a dude. I'm an old dude with gray hair. Do me a huge favor. Like the video, subscribe, share it with people. Tell your auntie, sister, mother, brother, whoever like steals your food at work. It goes a long way with getting this content out there. And also, if anybody from AKASH or CLOUDMOS from the team, you guys, anything that you guys want me to cover and get out there, I'll be more than happy to do that as well. But yeah, how do you type your comments on Twitter? You just type it on Twitter. If you're watching it on Twitter on the live stream, you just type it. It should pop up. Appreciate it, chicken tacos. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here, guys. You could do, by the way, we're gonna do a lot more other stuff. Actually, I'm gonna have chicken tacos here, who's writing in the chat. I'm gonna have him on the stream sometime soon. And we're gonna be deploying bots on here and all kinds of crazy stuff. Like there's so many crazy things that you guys can do on CLOUDMOS here. That would be like really fun. You know what? To be honest with you, chicken tacos, I don't know. How do you have to hit the arrow? I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's so many things that you guys can do here, right? So many things that you guys can do here. And even if you guys want to mine some stuff via GPUs, check them out, right? There's a lot of things that you guys can do. If there's other algorithms that you guys want to mine via CPUs, you can do that here as well. But we're going to be doing a lot more stuff here on CLOUDMOS. Putting bots on CLOUDMOS. Yeah, I'm a Twitter noob, so am I. But yeah, guys, that's what I got. It's been about 42 minutes or so. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. I needed to make this video. I've been meaning to make this video. Check out AKASH. Check out CLOUDMOS. Check out our socials as well. If you guys don't follow us, please do so. But I really appreciate all of you guys. Be safe out there. Hopefully this is beneficial. Peace. Later, chicken tacos. Talk to you later. Bye. I'm getting out of here.